try to get about 90 grams here.
With a variety of great
I think I got about 4 scoops.
Oral wheat is the perfect
6,
fit
9,
for a
12.
healthy life. Oral wheat, bread
It's
perfection.
about 92, I think.
Anytime. Okay, ease off the push, ease on.
Don't say anything.
The New York Fire Museum, where the three are part of a photo exhibit called Faces of Ground Zero. For this family, because Kenny Marino's body was never found, Ground Zero is his grave.
Wow. As our children get older, I want they need to also know that this is the place where Daddy is.
For New York, Ground Zero is in flux, as President Bush laid a wreath here Sunday. A proposed memorial and 4 new skyscrapers still haven't gotten past the planning stages.
It's been unconscionably wrong. It didn't have to be this long, despite the fact that it's happened.
Michael LaMonaco, a chef who worked in the Twin Towers, says 5 years later, New York has yet to heal.
The wound has started over, but it's still wounded.
Bergstein. Brad Andrew Berkeley. Michael.
As the relatives of the victims are reading the names live of those who died here, and that's a ceremony that will continue on until about noon Eastern time today. There will be 4 moments of silence during this morning's ceremony. One already happened at 8:46 Eastern time. And tonight in New York, there will be 2 blue beams, a tribute of life that will tower over the city again in remembrance of September 11th. Reporting live in New York, I'm Keith Allen.
And in observance of the 9/11 attacks, President Bush will address the nation tonight. You can watch his speech here on Fox 4 starting at 8 o'clock. The Fox program Vantage will air in its entirety following the president's address.
Well, since the 9/11 attacks, billions have been spent to improve airline security, but the question remains, are we safer?
Fox 4's Casey Stiegel is live at DFW Airport to look at that question.
Well, Dan and Megan, certainly a big question that many people want to know as they travel. And when you are talking about air travel pre-9/11 and post-9/11, you're really talking about apples and oranges. Everything is very different. So much has changed in the last 5 years. A lot. Let's talk about the Transportation Security Administration. It was formed. The TSA, as it's known, passenger and baggage screening, is now that federal agent's responsibility. Bomb and explosive detection equipment was put in at most major airports. Most recently, because of the UK terror plot, hair gels, some cosmetics, even liquids have been banned from your carry-on. Some say the extra procedures are worth it, but others aren't so sure.
Become more complicated. Have to a lot more security, which is, I guess, is a good thing. I mean, it's good to feel safe, but just a lot more time and trouble just to get through security and things like that.
I've traveled a lot internationally, and it's been that way for a long time on the international flights. But sitting on domestic flights, it makes you feel a lot better.
Now, I can tell you that some people we've talked to say they had no choice other than to fly this morning. They had business meetings to get to, or they would have gone a different day. Others say that, of course, they will never forget, but you must carry on and conduct business as usual and not let the terrorists win. Reporting live at DFW International Airport this morning, Casey Stiegel for Good Day.
And retired Army Lieutenant General
$5,000 to the widows of martyrs. He harbored Abu Nidal, the most famous of terrorists, in Baghdad as his guest. So to suggest that he had no terrorist ties.
That's meal one.
Okay.